Okay, bet. You good on both ends. All right, man. So it's
Yeah,
time to get
yeah.
into the meat and potatoes of today's episode. We are talking about Attack on Titan,
Yeah,
something that I
yeah.
have been a very long time. And I'm gonna kick it off because he's been trying to get me to watch this anime. My cousin's been getting me to watch. My cousin has been trying to get me to watch this anime also. So go ahead, bro.
All
All
right,
right,
so
so
let's just talk
let's
about
just
it.
talk about it.
I think it came out originally
Originally
2017,
2007,
18, something like that.
something like that.
Um, and a lot of
And
people
a
were
lot of
on it.
people were on it.
It wasn't
It
getting
wasn't
the
getting
support
the
at
support
first that it
at
has
first that it
now,
has now,
and a lot of people
and
were
a lot of
sleeping
people
on
were
it.
sleeping on it.
I enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it.
One person I
One
didn't
person I
enjoy,
didn't enjoy,
Aaron Yeager.
Aaron Yeager.
Didn't
First,
enjoy.
first, yeah, no.
No.
First two
First two
seasons,
seasons,
fucking crybaby.
fucking crybaby.
That's all he did.
That's all he did.
Cried,
Cried,
whined,
whined,
pussy,
pussy,
and
and
180,
180,
complete 180
complete
by the end of
180 by
this,
the end of this,
by the
by
entirety
the
of
end of
the
the
season.
Mm.
But instead of me
instead
saying
of
it
me
that
saying
way,
it that way,
Attack on Titan essentially
essentially
is
is
one of the
one
best
of the
anime,
best anime,
and I feel like
and I feel
anyone
like
that's
anyone
watching
that's
this,
watching this,
if you haven't
if you
checked it
haven't
out,
checked it out,
please go
please
watch it.
go watch it.
You will not
You
be
will not be
disappointed,
disappointed,
and I'm pretty
and
sure
I'm
you'll
pretty
come
sure
back
you'll
for
come
another
another
recommendation from me.
recommendation from me.
100%.
So,
So,
it, it,
it, it,
first let me ask you though,
ask you though,
who is your
who
favorite
is your
character out
favorite
of Attack
character
on
out of
Titan?
Attack on Titan?
My favorite character. I have
Hmm,
that was my question, but I have a couple people that are my favorite characters. I mess with Aaron.
okay,
Um,
Like
which
which
part, Aaron? The first part, or
I
the second
like
first
part?
part or second part?
I like the beginning. If y'all just not tuning in, man, welcome to this is our anime podcast. We talk about a bunch of animes over on the channel tonight. We're talking about Attack on Titan. So if you've been watching, feel free to join in. But the question was, who's my favorite character? I like Aaron. I liked him in the beginning when he was a scout. I liked his grind to becoming a scout. Um, but when we got towards the end, when he started doing all his rebellious shit, I didn't like him. I didn't fuck with him at all. I just like when he started betraying it. I understand he has good intention behind it, and he might have been trying to, despite what anybody was trying to tell him to do, he's trying to do shit his own way and protect everybody. Well, I prefer Aaron in the beginning when he was training to become part of the military and being the scouts. Like he was a team player back then. Like I don't fuck with founder Aaron at all. But then I have a couple, but you can go ahead and go with yours.
First off, I can't
First
even
off, I
believe you
can't even
said
believe
that.
you said that.
I cannot believe
I
that
cannot
just came
believe
out of
that.
your mouth.
Your mouth.
Um,
Um,
my favorite
my
character is
favorite character
Reiner.
is Reiner.
Right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I liked
I
Reiner in
liked
the
Reiner in
beginning.
the beginning.
And I still kind of liked him towards the end.
Then,
So
so
like I can't
like I
really
can't really
like. Yeah, he was getting his
he was
ass
getting
beat.
his ass beat.
I was just about to say why, bro, because he be getting
Listen.
about like he's starting to take as many ass whoopings as Krillin now.
Uh, uh, I do not
I
know why
do
you
not know
just
why you
said
just
that
said that
because it
because
definitely
it
wasn't that
definitely wasn't
much.
that much.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
but
was 4.
it's nowhere near the same. But
Yeah,
Reiner
nah,
be
it
getting
was
his
not. No, Reiner
No,
be getting
Reiner be
his
getting
ass
his ass
beat,
beat.
and it wasn't
It
always
wasn't
like that.
always like that.
yeah. I'll give him that.
So
So
you want to just kind
you
of go
want to
through
just
like
kind of go through
season
like
by season.
season by season.
Yeah, we could do that. But so look, Aaron, I don't know if he's my number one favorite character, but I did like him in the beginning. He was my number one until he started doing all the extra shit. But besides him, I fuck with Levi and I fuck with Mikasa. Levi is a fucking dog. He's a
He
dog.
is. That's what I say. He is the dog. He is the dog.
He won't. Man, look. Every single time it's on site. Every time he see you, he ain't back down from a challenge. Nothing.
Every time he seen Zeke, he didn't say a word. He pulled the swords out and ran straight to him.
Every single time, bro. And he's not scared to put his life on the line. He like his last conversation with Irvin, he was like, I'm gonna take this motherfucker down. No doubt about it.
You mean before we got that great speech?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely great speech. But yeah, no, Levi is cracked. Like if he wasn't so fucking short. Dude's like 4'6", bro. Or like 4'11", bro. That BS you not. Dude, tell us short.
Out here doing damage.
No, for real. But I mean, outside of that, just because you said your other favorite character. my other no, God no. No, she's
no. I was talking about mine.
Oh yeah. She's a little puppet. That she definitely was. But I want to say it's it is Aaron. But that's just like an easy answer. Like Aaron is the best character on the show at part two. Like nobody outshines him. Sorry to put it. Oh,
I mean, I think Levi could probably get like Aaron. I don't know. Really good characters.
Part two, Levi.
Part two, Levi. Like he was kind of hurt, but
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about that, Chief.
But part one, Levi, like yeah, he was that guy.
Part one, Levi, he was. But the Titans were scared of him.
Aaron wish he could fight like that.
Nah, Aaron know how he want to fight.
I'm talking about without like Titan ability.
Oh, okay. Like, I was gonna say.
Just
he want to give hands.
Yeah, no. Straight up like military, just regular.
That'd be kind of hard, though.
Yeah, bro.
Real difficult thing for him.
Levi and Mikasa, bro, got the best hands in the show.
Yeah, okay.
Non-Titan ability.
Okay. What about Kenny?
Kenny's good. Yeah, he's good. I mean, he did teach Levi, but he was about to damn near die. So
he was old.
That too. He probably was a demon back in the day.
Oh yeah. No. They used to talk about him. Mm-hmm. All the time. But
so you want to take us through season 1, the first season?
Yep. So first season starts off with we kind of see how life behind the walls is. I mean that's kind of how we know it as. I don't think they said anything about Paradis Island for Hellas. And
I'm gonna start learning about like the whole story behind everything, like when everything starts to get and you figure out the reason why they're fighting in the first place. When they start talking about Paradis and they start talking about Marley, like it on like in like the latest season, but like once you like realize why they're fighting, bro, it's just like crazy. Like when you actually realize the whole dynamic of the show, like it really, you realize why the opposing sides are fighting. And if you think about everybody's reasoning for doing what they're doing, like all this bloodshed could have been avoided.
And you're right. But I mean, we kind of talked about this before. It's kind of like history, like how it is now. Like history, so whitewashed that is started controversy. Just like they made up the story on how the aliens did X, Y, and Z. Wasn't the case. They were poor. Exactly. So that's why I'm like, it kind of ties into what's going on, in the world nowadays. It's just whitewashing. So that's whitewashing.
No doubt about it. But it's crazy though, because like in their situation, they sitting up here, they're blaming that. Though they may have took the story and ran with it, they still blaming their ancestors. Like these people right now have nothing to do with the shit that you talking about from like hundreds of years ago, bro. Like you can't sit up here and try to of people because of what their ancestors may or may not have done. They didn't do none of that shit. Like this, the scene with remember her name, but the girl Gabi, the one that she was talking to, the blonde haired little girl, when she was like, oh yeah, her family was like, when her and Gabi was talking about it, and she was just like, why did my mother have to die? Like, and Gabi was sitting up here like, well, because y'all are a bunch LDNs. Like we're the good LDNs. Like say, but what does that have to do with my mother? What did she do? What did I do? And the girl didn't. Gabi didn't have an answer.
And think about this. It's good to blame it on the ancestors. Because who the fuck can they question? Dead people? Yeah, I was gonna say. It's not. Exactly. So it's really like all. You got to take our word for it, type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, honestly, it kind of started off there, but it doesn't really pick up for me until later into season 1. We meet Aaron, Mikasa, Armin, and then we meet the Scout Regiment, which are composed of like a bunch of people. I can't name everybody off. Then it's like a flashback of Aaron's mom being eaten by the Smiling Titan, which down the road we find out who the Smiling Titan is.
That was so.
No.
That was messed up, bro. I was like, that's what this is. But I was so like, my heart ached for Aaron, bro. Like, back and do everything he could to save his mom. And then like I was hoping, like a part of me was hoping that somehow that she could have like, or maybe brought back in a way, or that she would have, and maybe they could have figured out a way to turn her back to human, like they were trying to do for what's my boy's name? Connie. Yeah, how they was trying to do for Connie's mom. I was hoping they would try to do something like that for Aaron's mom, but she just got ate. Like it was just over with for her.
Yeah, like she got her back broke. Like they munched right on her back.
She got her back broke, her legs broken, and then she got alive. Like that's messed up.
That's an awful way to die. Like that is an awful way to die.
She didn't even like the swallow her whole. Like she was munching on her like some beef jerky. Straight up.
no beef jerky.
She was going to town, bro.
I'm so dead.
But talking about like where all when it's so I like how they told the story. Like you had to get deep into the anime to really figure out how all of this began. And once you figured out how all of this started, like and realized that all the bloodshed could have been avoided if they simply sat down and tried to understand each other. And they didn't do that until it was too late and it was too many lives. Point. When they sat down at the towards the end, when Aaron was trying to get on with Zeke, they tried to team up Marley and the team up, and they would sit down at this campfire. Hanji and everybody else, Commander, what's his name? Commander Graff. What's his name? Is that his name? McGaff. Yeah. Commander McGaff. They all sat down, had a heart to heart, and they was all on the same side. Like they could have did this years ago. Years ago. They never tried to understand each other. And that's where the problem was.
Because that's the thing. If Marley would have took the time trying to understand the Eldians, they would have lost the control they had over.
Mm.
That's I'm telling you because like it just seemed like Eldians are strong-willed. Like all the Eldians you see are strong people, not weak people.
But they I feel like if they would have and had that conversation, like, they build people, but I feel like if they would have had this conversation earlier and if they would have showed them some, some type of, I don't even know, some type of grace, or just like, treat them as equals or humans, like they could have come to some type of common ground some way.
Yeah,
I think they would have been understanding the LDNs. They definitely would have been pissed for of captivity and us and all that, but I feel like they could have tried to come to a mutual agreement to just stop the bloodshed and just find a way to live in harmony amongst each other.
But that's the thing. Going back to that. We do all of this. We lose the control we got. Because you see that Lord Reese, when he was talking to those peasants, he was finna like screw all of them. He said everybody's about to lose an eye. But he was like, you know what? Since everybody said, all right, this little girl did it. I'm gonna just only mess with her.
Mm.
So it's like he didn't care about. Oh, it was just a pig. She just let a pig out. Like, who cares?
Right. So as we continue going on into the seasons and what happened throughout, my next question for you, who is, I already know, but for the viewers' sake.
So my favorite Titan. Warhammer Titan. That Titan is underused. I would say it had a dope aesthetic for a little minute. Hold on one second. All right, my bad. But Warhammer Titan for sure. Also, because eventually you'll see it. There were some badass Warhammer Titans in the past, and some of them got some dope ass like looks, bruh. Like you looking like a samurai, like a knight. bro. Like some of them look cracked. And I just think that power is more useful. I think I could use that. Like if I would have got the card titan, I would have killed myself. 100%. I don't give a fuck what somebody tries to tell me. I'm killing myself. I don't want to be that ugly thing, bro.
Hey, bro, it's so because you would think that the card titan would be one of the first ones to die. It stayed alive all the way until the end, bro.
Bro, they said the card titan had a lot of stamina. They said it could run for like 10 days. Bro, that thing's durable.
That motherfucker. Bro, I'm like, bro, it's points in the anime where you're just like, what it do, Rio? Welcome to the stream, man. It's like points in time where you just like, this motherfucker's still alive?
Like that motherfucker, bro. It got trampled when the walls fell. It was still alive.
Bro,
that's what I'm talking about, bro.
That card titan got some great durability.
Like I'm not gonna lie. You can give me the jaw, and I'll be out.
The jaw titan, yeah, I definitely, without a doubt, take the jaw titan over the card titan. Who do you think had a better jaw titan though?
Galliard.
I forgot old boy's name. Galliard or what's the other little dude's name? Falco, yeah. Galliard or Falco?
Galliard. I think Galliard's look was better.
Now I have to look like because
Plus I actually like Galliard's name.
Okay, and then let me see what Falco's. I low key thought that he was gonna. I thought Falco Titan. That's what I was kind of hoping for him.
What?
I was hoping that he would get the armor Titan. That's what he been wanting, so he can fulfill his mission because he inherited the jaw Titan. You know that wasn't in the plan, so Gabi is still probably going to get the armor point.
Are you talking about phase Gabi? Just gonna say, she shoot like she in face. Sliding headshots and shit.
But yeah, okay, yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, Galliard probably had the Falco's just kind of look like it's not fully saying like
he don't use it
like
for like 25 minutes.
It definitely that full capability of like, you know, using bro, I have a Titans on this list, bro.
Go ahead. I already know. I think one of them is the Beast Titan.
No.
How many you got on there? Okay.
2. You think you can guess another one?
Would you tell me if it was the same as mine? I said, would you tell me if I'm right? If the same one was mine?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not that. The Attack Titan?
Yep, that's one.
Okay. Cool. And I'm thinking Colossal Titan.
Nah. I see he's just big as hell, and like that ability to just like, you know, release all that heat. Kinds of abilities, like I didn't like them. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but the other one is the Warhammer Titan, because I told you that like so anybody that hasn't started Attack on Titan yet, or anybody who just doesn't know, the war ability to it has something called hardening, like create these spots on this body that super hard out of this material that they can create, and like it's just like not penetrable, almost impenetrable. Like it's that hard. Um, but like in well, the Warhammer Titan can take that technique and go a step further with it and create like these weapons that it could use. And you already know why I like the Warhammer Titan, but we talked about this. I did not take full advantage of the Warhammer Titan's capabilities because he basically took the Titan and didn't even he didn't create not one fucking weapon with the Warhammer Titan's abilities. Like he could use hardening. Yeah, he. So what was the point of you taking the Warhammer Titan just because if you wasn't gonna use the abilities? But I like the Attack Titan because he got the ability to see into the future. That's tough. Like uh I didn't oh, but another thing with the Attack Titan was this. I'm not Titan ability or a founder type of founding
What?
for him to control other Titans.
That's found Titan.
Okay, so how did he use it when they were in the forest then? Well, not in the forest, but when they were trying to get back. When him and Mikasa was about to get ate up by a Titan and he controlled the other Titans and they started fighting each other.
Remember when Zeke screamed?
He screamed while they was out there?
No, I'm saying, remember, like farther back he screams,
Hmm.
and he tells him what to do. That was the scream that Aaron had let out when he had punched our Titan.
Mm. Okay.
So I was gonna say that's. And remember what you said. He had the founder on the whole time.
But so he could still use that ability without being in contact with Zeke.
Mm-hmm. He didn't know.
Okay, but yeah, I was sad to see. Well, not pointed to not see him use that ability again, like until he fucking like released all the.
And what's crazy is they left us that episode on a cliffhanger. And I thought we was gonna see this power some more too. No,
that
not
was
even.
It. That was it. But yeah, man, going through season 1, we met Armin. Aaron's mom died. She was killed by a Titan. And Rio, I know you don't know what this anime is, but it's basically like this whole like basically all of humanity is like stuck living behind these walls, these big ass walls, because there are these monsters out there called Titans, these big ass monster humans, and they eat people. So they walls, so to speak, um to protect them from one day they broke through, and then kind of start trying to figure out how they was going to deal with them. But it's a whole bunch of shit after that. um it's a whole bunch of crazy stuff after that. But this is a question I have that's like I think it's an interesting question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whose death were you most sad to see?
Erwin.
Mm.
Yeah, like his death was a little bit more like, damn, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah,
Like,
his
what the
did kind of
hell?
his hit different. Like I had I had a couple people, but he was on it too. Damn, Irvin is gone.
Like some of the other people, you just kind of knew. You like, oh, like they're about to die. You know they're about to die.
Mm-hmm.
But one question I got for you. what is one thing you probably would change about Attack on Titan if you could?
One thing I could change about Attack on Titan.
It could be a person, it could be a scene, it could be anything.
That's a good ass question. Let me see. That's question. That's a question I'm gonna have to think about for a couple days, but I gotta give an answer. One thing that I could change about Attack on Titan. I mean, it would be nice if this would just be my quick answer. This would be my quick answer. I'm at this question and see if I can come up with a better answer. But for now, uh, that I wish Aaron didn't go the route that he did. Like I was, because I wish he could have found a way to work with everybody to try to come up with the solution instead of trying to go off on his own and try to figure things out.
I think we talked about this. I don't think there was no other solution.
I don't think there could have been. That's probably what I would have liked to see with another solution, because he had to betray his, and that betrayal ultimately just led to more lives being lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though that was the only route that he could go, it still led to way more lives being lost. Like him going off on this vigilante, whatever you want to call it, like he literally like had a group of rally together to support him. And the dude's name, I thought he was gonna be dead. Flock. I thought he was gonna be dead.
Bro,
And this man came back all the way to the end, leading this group of Jaegerists, and a lot of them died, and including himself. Like, them was lives that didn't have to be lost either.
Krillin need to take notes from him. I thought
For
Flock
sure.
died like
I
three
thought
times.
I thought he was out of there, bro. I thought he was out of there. But then, not to even to just talking to think about all the lives lost in the process, like the lives that he took himself, just trying to sit up there and follow Aaron. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, he was just in like his nonchalant, I don't give a fuck attitude. So he wasn't really like, he wasn't giving a fuck about nothing that Flock was doing. But like, ultimately, Kid Aaron and military Aaron from part one, he wouldn't have wanted all them people to die. No way. And part two, like, he didn't give a fuck, and that's why he all those emotions to try to get this shit done to save everybody, and that's what I wish that could have changed.
You ain't that nice, bro.
Yeah.
But we on season two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want to start off season two?
Yeah. So season two, um, sorry, I'm trying to refresh my memory.
Yeah, you're right.
Give me a little bit about the beginning of the season.
Season two, come back to Aaron trying to block the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Aaron, so what did he find out about his Titan ability in season one, or see like end of season one?
Middle season one.
Middle season one. Okay, so yeah, so Aaron was like getting control of his Titan abilities. The Titans had the wall, and they were trying to find some way to the military was trying to give Aaron a chance because of course everybody was on the fence and they didn't trust him because they seen what he could do. Of course they was that, but they tried to like, look, Aaron is not a threat. We'll prove it to you. How about he patch up the wall to try to take care of this Titan problem? Everybody getting inside of the, and then y'all can see that we can use Aaron's Titan abilities to try to get everybody else. So he patched the wall up, and in that process, didn't the female Titan was still coming after him. In that process, he fought the female Titan. Did they know who she was yet, or no?
Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know
yet.
Yeah, so they didn't know none of that until that great reveal.
Mm-hmm. So, if you haven't seen it, sorry for the spoilers in this episode, but the female Titan turned out. So they had a showdown while after Aaron was patched the wall. It was after, right? Inside of the wall, after he patched it up, they had a showdown. And she ended up escaping. Or no. Her, didn't they?
Yep. And she was stuck inside the ice.
Yeah, she used her hardening ability. Couldn't really like do nothing to her, so she kind of just put herself in that protective. They just captured her and was waiting. But what happened after that?
After that, I go to the forest, meet Annie, and then that's when I think Levi kind of learns about that the Ackerman's memories were erased by the government. People are starting to kind of see how corrupt it is.
Like, there's so many different places you can go in this. How many episodes was it? Like, it didn't take me long to finish it, but it was just so much stuff that was happening. It's information that's coming at you. If you're not paying attention, you're.
That's why I always watch them twice. The first time I'm not paying attention, but the second time, I got it.
So season 2, was that like, what arc was that? Battle of Trost? Trost District arc?
Trost. Oh shit.
But honestly, if you want to, we could just like jump and shit throughout the anime, because like it's just so much stuff happens throughout Attack on Titan.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to kind of do look at the what's called like.
Yeah, and remember all of the details. It's just so much stuff that's happening.
Look at your phone real quick.
All right.
Plus I get off tomorrow.
Okay. But yeah, man, it was a lot of stuff going on in this anime. Break it up into a part 2. We might have multiple parts. Attack on Titan it's a good anime. It's not crazy long, but like it's just so much stuff to talk about it in different parts. We'll be here all night.
25 episodes a season. And a twist and turn basically every season.
Was it more than that?
It was 32 season 2. 25 in season 3. And part 4 has like 100 and something.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of episodes, but I wanted to go back to the question: whose death were you most sad to see? I had to see Irvin's death because I thought he was a great leader for the Scouts. I was definitely sad to see him go, but I was also sad to see Sasha and
Hanji
without a
The
doubt.
Hanji was hurt. Yeah, she was fucking hurt. She was Little Levi.
She went out the way she was supposed to. She went back and gave them time to do what they needed to do, and she did what she was supposed to do. I wish she could have made it to the end though. Like literally like everybody is basically gone. Damn near. Like Pixis is gone. Like damn near everybody. Like who by the time Aaron finishes doing whatever the fuck he's trying to do, who is gonna be left alive? it's it's really gonna be anybody.
I could answer that, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, because you read ahead in the mind. But yeah, man, we will leave y'all with that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely have to break this up and come back for a part two. But before we let y'all go, who do you think had the greatest impact in Attack on Titan outside of Aaron? Because we already know Aaron goes on to do a bunch of shit. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that question.
I got my answer, but we'll start that off with the next video.
Okay. Greatest impact in Attack on Titan outside of Aaron. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We will definitely get the next episode kicked off a little bit earlier for y'all, but we hope y'all enjoy, man. If you're new, we appreciate y'all for stopping by. Feel free to go to the YouTube and follow us on Twitch. And we got the kick coming soon, so you'll also be able to on that. But we will see y'all in the next. Peace.